This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really? No time to stabilize reality, but plenty of time to revoke my credentials. This is Agent Jones requesting access to all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! Okay, if you're not gonna give me what I need, I'm just gonna have to take it.
So, yet again, we have gotten an amazing another teaser trailer for Chapter 2, Season 6, and in this one, we learn more about what Agent Jonesy is actually trying to do, what he meant in his last recording. So, if you guys didn't watch last time's recording, basically what it said is that Agent Jonesy is basically defecting from the Order, or the governmental agency, as we all know it as, that is actually trying to keep us all in the loop. Now, we're not really sure what the Order's intentions are to do with the map, but they seem to not care that everything is going to blow up. But Agent Jonesy has now learned from visiting all these different other realities that reality is actually pretty awesome. So he wants to try and save it from the collapse of the 0 point, or at least that's what I'm understanding from all of these teasers. And now he is looking to enlist the help of the 7 to actually try and stop this 0 point from getting exploded. Now what's interesting is the Order has already revoked Jonesy's credentials from their database because he used to be like a top ranking officer. As you guys saw in the lead up trailer for Season 5, he was actually on a call with what is probably the head of the Order, and he was assigned with the task of actually saving their reality by getting all of these hunters onto the map. Now, what's interesting here is that I think that maybe the leader of the Order, the leader of the governmental agency, actually planned this all along. Because if you think about it, she has probably had enough experience with the 0 point to actually realize right now that it is going to explode if you use its energy this much to bring in all of these hunters. So maybe it wasn't Agent Jonesy's choice to go and search the land for all the hunters, rather he was assigned the task, and now the Order is just finishing up some loose ends, and they are going to be destroying this reality because they're moving on to bigger and better things. But Agent Jonesy doesn't want that to happen, and so obviously he's trying to enlist the 7, as we saw on the original map. Starting off with our first live event, we got the rocket for the original visitor, and then we got the scientist in Season X, and then we also got Paradigm, which was just a skin in the item shop, but we know that she was one of the 7 that was in the rockets that actually flew into the 0 point at the end of Season X. And for all we know, maybe they were actually trying to repair the 0 point somehow, or save this reality, or alter it so that we were in a better reality, but we don't know all the details yet. We don't know how Jonesy is going to try and save this reality. We don't know how the 7 will actually help him to save this reality, but that is the main takeaway from this teaser today, is that Jonesy is now working outside the laws of the Order. He is no longer following their rules. He is no longer following their stuff. He is now going to steal the information on the 7 and then try and figure out how to save reality. Now, in yesterday's video, I tried to break down some of the images as to what they could actually be hinting at, and in this video, I'm going to do the same thing. Now, one of the main images that was actually showed up was the 4-tile one in the top right corner. Now, for yesterday's video, for those of you guys that don't know, the 4 tiles in the top right corner were actually teasing a Neymar x Fortnite crossover. Why is Fortnite teasing a crossover with a soccer player in their season release video? I don't know, but it will be cool because Neymar's a really good soccer player, and so apparently that gives him the credentials to be in the Season 6 trailer. You know, I don't know, but we're going to be looking at today's. So basically, we get in the top right corner over here, it is Bunker Jonesy. His tags, if you guys remember, he actually had 2 little things as a necklace, and this might actually be relating back to how he is a clone of Agent Jonesy, and Agent Jonesy most likely has some sort of identification at the Order. So maybe, just maybe, Agent Jonesy will enlist the help of Bunker Jonesy and actually take those tags, those credentials, credentials to hack into the system to steal the information from the Order about the Seven. It's a really roundabout way here, but I think it could be cool. Now, along with that, the next one we get is Bunker Jonesy's face, just most likely proving the fact of what I just said. But then the third and fourth are a little bit weird. The fourth one looks a little bit like the swirls on a certain soccer ball for the World Cup in certain places. So that one could be just reinforcing the Neymar teaser. But the third one is a little bit weirder. It looks kind of like a spear, and I'm honestly not sure what it means, but in the coming days, if we get more information, I'll make another video about it, just to break it down for you guys. Now, in the bottom left corner in this same exact shot, we have like a flag that's like a little bit too bright to be fully seen. So I honestly don't know what this is. It could be a multitude of things. It could just be a random image that they took. But I think that this one may actually have a critical point in Season 6. We'll find out in the coming days, like I said. But the next image is a little bit more telling about something. Now, this image obviously corresponds with one that we actually saw in the teaser trailer for Season 5 when we saw Agent Jonesy actually jump into the 0 point. This was the sign on the door outside of it. So maybe it's telling us we will get more collapsing of the 0 point. I mean, obviously we will. The event is called Zero Crisis. We'll learn more about this, though, in the coming days. For now, this is just teasing how bad this could get. But in this same image, we see what seems to be Agent Jonesy in like a really old photograph. I don't know. This could be a multitude of things like a lot of the other images. I'm not 100% sure as to what it is yet, but maybe we'll be getting some sort of time throwback. It does also look like, oh, it looks like there might be zombies behind him. Now that I look at this image more, actually, right as I'm recording this, it looks like there might actually be zombies behind him. So this could be a throwback to the Walking Dead crossover that we actually had. And maybe we'll be seeing more of that in the upcoming season. Maybe we'll be seeing zombies on the map, just like we saw in Chapter 1, Season 6. So there's a many of ways this season could go. Those are the probably best images that came in this update, because a lot of the other ones seemingly don't have much about what could be going on. Like there's feet in one of them, then there's like red rays and like some random stuff. So honestly, these are my favorite images to actually break down out of all of them, because they give us the most information. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. I will be doing more updates like this. Tomorrow's will be a little bit late because I got stuff going on during the day, but hey, for this Season 6 release, I will be having all of your news coming out. Then I'll be having a fishing guide, then I'll be having a character collection guide. You will be getting all of the guides your heart could ask for that day. So make sure you stay tuned for then. But until then, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.